This Mythic Quest Raven's Banquet TV series on Apple TV.
What is Mythic Quest?
I don't know. You fucking tell me.
Some may say it's just a video game. When it first debuted, MQ was hailed as a masterpiece. Now played in 20 different countries on 6 continents, it's the biggest massive multiplayer role-playing game.
Which one was Karamiki?
Time.
That was cute.
And today, they find themselves on the precipice of their first major expansion, Mythic Quest Raven's Banquet. And it all falls on the shoulders of one man, creative director Ian Grimm.
When we think about cultural
Ian.
touchstones, we think E.T., Star Wars, Avatar. And yet our industry dwarfs the traditional entertainment business. So when we think about legends, why not think Mythic Quest?
True indeed. And when we think of visionary world-building artists, instead of just Spielberg, Lucas, and Cameron, why not think Grimm?
I'm sorry, I gotta stop. Go on. Shh.
Oh my god. This is insane.
I think it's brilliant.
Okay, I don't know his name. But the dude who played Abed in Community, that hairstyle makes him look like... God, what's that other dude's name? The really, really hot 50-year-old actor. Who, like, just turned 50 and he's, like, stupidly gorgeous for no reason. Played Ant-Man. What the fuck is his name? I'm blank. I know his name. It's one character you've always wanted to see in Smash. I've never played Smash, so I don't have an answer for that, but maybe chat has an answer. Also, hi Mom! How you doing today? Can you get a banquet? I would banquet you anytime. Indigenous population, when it's hard to say they're victims of a genocide. Point that there are indeed deep problems in Canada. Well, yeah. I'm not saying there's no problems. I get what you're saying, though. Paul Rudd, thank you. Thank you, Spec. And Bear. It's almost too real. A car crashed into a post where the internet cables were, but I guess they fixed it because you have internet again. Welcome back, MS. I'm sorry that you got unhooked from the internet. But yeah, Paul Rudd, why is he so gorgeous? Why is he like the sexiest 50-year-old alive? Why? What right does he have? Amaro BB! How are you doing? Slept too hard, give myself a heckin' headache. No. Ugh. I feel like I slept really hard and I had weird dreams. I had really weird dreams. Or I guess one continuous really weird dream where I'd like wake up for a little bit and then go to like roll over or whatever and like keep dreaming. But yeah, I don't feel like I got any rest. I don't feel like I got any rest. Because I'm not 50 yet, obviously. True. Tired from work. I'm sleepy. Sleepy but good. I'm having a really good day. Hanging out with everybody, having conversations. Silly ones, serious ones, intriguing ones is great. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege Operation Phantom Sight. Is this... it's a new season. I'm not clicking on that. Brawlhalla Adventure Time crossover. Well, that's cool. I'll take a look at this. I like, never mind. I said I like Brawlhalla, like art-wise. Seeing I had $55 in my bank account. Why 55? I don't know. Part of my dream, was rowing across this very, very aggressively choppy lake. It was more like an ocean. Like the water was behaving like an ocean. And it was very like small, the distance. And there was a buoy like a foot from the shore. And Jenna Marbles, who had braces, was like sprawled out on the buoy, and I said, "Hi, you need some help?" And we like went onto the beach and went into this little like cottage, and she was like, "Oh, I found all the footage that I needed." Like she had a tape somewhere stashed that she forgot that she put there or something. But we thought we were going to have to refilm, but we didn't. I was like, ooh, I get to help Jenna Marbles film. But I didn't, though. But I was happy that she didn't lose all her work for whatever video she was making. I was like, oh, I'll look forward to watching this. I watch all your videos. She's like, I know. I was like, yeah, it's pretty obvious that, like, I knew who you were when we introduced ourselves. And even in the dream, I almost introduced myself as Lecta. And not my real name. When I meet people who introduce themselves with their real name, it makes me, like, hesitate. I'm like, what do I tell you? What name do I give you? Unless if it's, like, a Twitch event, then I just give you Lecta, because that's what I go by, like, 90% of the time. Actual mom! There were other parts. There were other parts of the dream, but... no, that was just one little part. It's like Jenna Marbles. And she could have gotten off the buoy. Like, but for some reason she needed me to ask her to get up off the buoy. Dreamt I was searching for Boozle, who's a cat, by the way. He had went missing, found him at my old grade school hiding under a desk. Some kid was claiming he was her cat. I nearly fought a middle schooler, got him back, and was happy, sobbing, woke up and was crying IRL. Aww. Aww. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Didn't we watch something for this? I think we watched this, didn't we? I thought we did.
Once upon a time, some of these ghosts, they may have been your friends.
No, we didn't.
And there is brotherhood. But then...
I thought this was the other one.
the only test of a man's worth is battle. When those rounds come screaming past your head, you're gonna learn if you're hungry enough to take that victory.
I typically find out if I'm hungry enough when a waitress
We're going
walks
to
by
battle
with food
with the
for another
soldiers that we
table.
used to be.
Not bullets.
Ghosts. And you better believe that they are hungry too. Once upon a time, some of these ghosts, they may have been your friends. And there is brotherhood. But then there is what the world needs. These ghosts,
If I'm
they
breathing,
are the
yeah.
past. They still serve the machine that we left behind.
I love eating when I'm not
Right
hungry.
now, for the future. the
'Cause I love
world
food.
Needs us. I'm honored. I'm honored to be here with you tonight. And as you head into battle, with that mean look in your eye, those bad intentions in your mind, remember this. You are the few with the courage to make history. You have the desire to take victory. You will be on a battlefield full of ghosts, but only you have that hunger. That hunger
I'm hungry. Let's go.
That makes you wolves.
Where's the meat? All that did was make me hungry.
Pre-order now for guaranteed
Don't jive
beta
with modern
access.
military aesthetic. I can, but I agree that was generic. Which is unfortunate because, like you said, he's a good actor, but like the words that he was saying was it's the rock. Not interested in a lot of military stuff. Yeah, it has to be special for me to be interested, but I do like military things. I'm not really picky, am I? I used to have a dream that Sweetums the Muppet would come into my room at night and try to eat me. I would try to hide under the blanket, but the bed sheets were always conveniently gone in my dreams. There was just a mattress so I couldn't escape. That's horrifying. Holy shit. Gets off work early today. Just messaged me saying he was bringing me a vanilla frosty and my favorite chicken avocado sandwich. Aww. He knows his sweetheart. That's so cute. Good job, Dad. Maybe you can get him to watch a movie with you when he brings it back. So while you're eating it, you can enjoy a lovely experience together. I'm hungry. Where's the meat? Hawoo! Exactly. Tom Clancy's Elite Squad. I'm determined to at least get through this page. I don't want to wait till Sunday to get through all this E3 content. I know I'm streaming late, my voice is sad, but my voice is gonna be sad.
Megan, a dauntless and daring agent. She's all in, all out, always. Fontaine, counterterrorism and rescue veteran. His best offense is his defense. Nomad, covert special ops team leader. A ghost on the battlefield. Caveira, highly skilled defending operator. Lightly armed, massively effective.
Ooh.
Sam Fisher, elite covert operative. The lone wolf now hunts with a pack.
Arby's got the meat? Dude, you mentioning Wendy's just makes me want to go take a walk to Wendy's. Maybe when Fred gets home, we'll go for a walk and get Wendy's instead of me cooking. Although we do have burgers in the fridge. I think they'll be fine another day.
Pre-register now.
So, Desfa Mobile? That's cool. I'd play that. I like shooters, though. I like shooters, and these days, like, I appreciate a mobile game. Just like, yeah, man. I appreciate a mobile game. I just, like, it's a nice option. Just, like, lay in bed and play a fucking game. It's, like, nice. Especially ones that I can pick up and put down on a whim, rather than... Man, my brain is just mush and it doesn't want to think, alright? Remember what the dream was, remember bits. Flirting with a hostess at an airport that was actually just a normal building from the outside. I also jumped to the ceiling to grab something. It was one of those dreams where you can... Ceilings where you can remove the tiles. I remember I was with my friends. We ended up fighting a beast made of ice. That's real cool. You guys ever have dreams where you can, like, jump and, like, float really high? I'll have to mail your package now. Wink wonk. Thanks, Ori. I appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful day. And, thank you so, so much for doing that. You were very kind. I find it so interesting to hear how different people pronounce the name Megan. Megan. I find that if it's pronounced Megan, it's usually spelled with an A. M-E-A-G-A-N. But some people pronounce even if it's spelled that way, that some people still say it Megan. But I had a friend in college who's actually two friends. Wait, I had a friend in college who spelled it M-E-A. And she was like, my name is not Megan, it is Megan. I was like, okay, that makes sense. And then I had a friend when I worked in the bridal store, the same one who made me look at Skidmark Lady, if you were here yesterday. And hers was spelled that way, but she pronounced it Megan, and that was very confusing for my brain. But typically, M-E-G-A-N is Megan. I find that people pronounce it Megan incorrect, and it's usually wrong. It's because they have a weird accent. There are other names where, like, people's regional dialect, they'll, like, pronounce a name in a weird way that it's not pronounced. I'm trying to think of examples. Well, you know, there are regional dialects where people just pronounce E's instead of an eh sound, they put A. Like, why? Like, I don't know where that came from. Why did that start? And not just for names, but like for just words in general. Another example is the name Sarah. Some people say it Sarah, but that's because they got an accent, so they say Sarah. Not necessarily, you don't have to have an accent, but you also say it that way. What are other names where, like, people will just say it wrong? Or, like, the unintended way, I suppose, not wrong. Because you can pronounce things. There's also Sarah. I don't know that I've ever heard that one. Oh my god. So this is apparently there's a movie. Never mind. That's not gonna be funny to anyone but me. It's fine. It's just a stupid family inside joke. It's funny though. There are certain. It's weird how, like, vowels in certain contexts people will pronounce differently. I don't know, language is weird. Best friend of 22 years is named Megan, M-E-G-A-N. Southern folk around here usually call her Megan. Drives her nuts. It would drive me nuts too. Floaty jumpy dreams. I haven't had them in a long time. Okay, bye! The long A sound. Yeah, I don't know about that. I've heard it in the name Megan. Megan. Trying to think of other ones. People just go nuts. They just say things. Yes. Mara, and some say Mara. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, that's a similar, like, vowel situation. Yeah. I'm trying to think of, does it happen with O's? Like, no one's pronouncing Tom like Tome. You know what I mean? Like, no one's name is Thomas. That's weird. Like, why is it... It's A's and E's that get all pooed upon. Some people say... Luminescent wrong. You know... I don't know what language you speak in. That could be a made-up word. I don't know. I want to click on this because I love Just Dance. Get me hyped. Look, it's Kit's favorite panda.
$10 10 years. That's a lot of dancing. We're exhausted. I know. But think of everything we've done. Can you imagine the millions of people that have been dancing with us?
Like me.
The Macarena.
Macarena.
Underwear Sundays. Feet up on the coffee table. Gamers sick of tempos. I even learned how to twerk. Everything we've done, it's not for us, or for you, or you. It's for them, the players! We danced, and Silvio and his girlfriend got married. We
Cute.
danced, and our friend Jaden Rodriguez danced for millions, bringing together generations.
Cute.
We danced, and they set world records. Do you
Wow.
remember Carrie? Yeah. Of course we do, because we were with her. Right. Dance is why we exist. And I know we're gonna have much more of these moments because dance is a force. It's transcendent. It unites and it shows us who we are. That's why Just Dance is more than just dance. Let's get out there
This is
and
cute.
get ready for what's next.
I mean, I love the game, so like I was already sold, but that was cute. Ooh! Look at these fancy moves. Look how many people you can play with. That's intense. Just Dance 2020. Naturally. I, for some reason, feel like 2020 is 8 years from now, but it's not. Ugh, Just Dance? Shut your dick. It's a great game. Seen people take an entire syllable out of my name. They won't say Bethany. They say Bethany. That I feel like that's sometimes people pronounce things wrong because they misread it. Like I've told you guys about a million times about one of my friends from high school whose name was Jude, and the teacher pronounced it Judd. I was like, what the fuck? There's clearly an E there. Marcus. Yeah, that makes sense, because U's are usually pronounced oo. I mean, like, people who speak the same language as you, like, just fucking it up. Love the game, hate the showcase of it. I thought that was cute. For Honor, Shadow of the Hitokiri. I think if it's okay, that's an event in For Honor. If you like For Honor, go watch that. Let's see. Rainbow Six Quarantine. Survival FPS. 3-player co-op. I won't watch it. Or we won't. Never mind. Gameplay details?
What's going on, everyone? We just checked out Rainbow Six Quarantine at the Ubisoft E3
Bye,
press
Wormy.
conference.
Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a good rest of your day.
I'm
See
here
you
with
another
Bio,
time.
lead game designer on Rainbow Six Quarantine. Bio, thank you so much for joining us.
It's my pleasure.
Bio.
So tell us a little bit about this game.
Quarantine is a squad-based tactical
Oh,
shooter.
she's from another
with 3
country.
players
That
at
makes
a
sense. I
time.
thought
So I can play
she
the
was
entire
American,
thing with
and
two
I was
other
like,
friends?
Yes, you
that's
can. The whole game.
a weird way to
That's awesome to
say
hear.
bio.
Can you tell us a little bit about the inspiration for this game?
Well, it's a brand new core team that was formed here in
Right,
Montreal,
exactly.
and it's
Had they never heard the
huge Rainbow
Beatles
Six
song?
fan that
And he
wanted
was
to
old,
take a
too.
poke at it with a PvE co-op aspect that really wanted to bring a new experience.
This being Rainbow Six Quarantine, I have to ask, is there a link between this and Rainbow Six Siege?
There is. You will see a lot of familiarities when you play, everything related to gunplay and also using your gadget.
I like her
tactic,
shirt.
Destruction. But you don't have to be a Rainbow Six Siege player to play Quarantine. It's a good place to pick up and start within the brand.
So you teased a few things going on here. We see some enemies that don't quite seem human. We see possibly something happening with this person's arm. Can you tell us a little bit more about what's happening?
Wouldn't you like to know, huh?
I would.
You can have everything
Weird
at
anatomy.
the first time. So it's a teaser. We need to tease you a little bit, but it's gonna come up.
Okay. But there's some things I definitely saw that I think we can talk about.
All right.
At the very end there, was that Ella and Vigil?
That was. You got a good eye
And what was the decision to include operators from Siege in Quarantine?
because they're awesome and they're really deep, varied. They bring a lot to the battlefield. And you know, an operator is not just a weapon, a gadget, and ability. They're a whole personality. People like them. They already create fan art and
Personality.
fanfic about
Aw,
them.
so cute.
However, using those operators in that new context really make them different. They feel not the same as you would have them in Rainbow Six Siege, because you are in a PvE context, you're in co-op, you're in a squad, you want to be a tactical and tackle your objectives. You're gonna see it's gonna feel very different, even though the operators are familiar.
That's awesome. I can't wait to play it. When and where exactly will people be able to pick it up?
You'll be able to pick it up on Xbox One, PS4, or PC in 2020.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
She's adorable. I just want to hug her. Anytime someone shows me personality, I'm like, you're so cute, and I want to hug you. Yeah, I like co-op games. 3-player co-op. Interesting squad size. Is that typical for Rainbow Six? Yeah, the other weird thing about that was, so her name is pronounced Jude because it's spelled normal, Jude. And I'm not going to tell you her last name, but it also ended in an E. And he pronounced it correctly, and like that's the part that you would expect that he'd pronounce wrong. It was very bizarre. Look. I love it. Marvin Valdevi. I can't read that the way that was formatted. I apologize. Thank you for the follow, and welcome to the court. Welcome to the court of the hype. We're gonna do a dance to welcome you. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Man, there's a lot of fucking Tom Clancy. Free event. Event in what? In the Division, I guess. Alright. Uplay plus subscription service. Highlight reel. $15 a month? Oh, see what's up. Never mind. Oh, wait, what? Why did that go back? That's weird. I guess we're not looking at the highlight reel, but whatever. Apparently Uplay has a subscription service, so check it out if you are down with subscription services and you want to see what they have. Ta-da. Can't remember if I did yet. Not a problem. You can always do it multiple times, and I'll just take the duplicates out. Try to get Nate a pair of trippy shoes so we all have matchy butts. Yeah. Matching butts, matching butts. Me and mom and dad with matching butts. Look at these shrooms, they're so cute, they smile. I don't know why I started doing, watch out, here comes Spider-Man, the Spider-Man. Why did I not know it was fucking Spider-Man? Thanks, Brain. Thank you so much. I know I keep saying it, the Star Wars pack, but they're so cute! You can get Ewoks, they're dancing and playing music, and disco ball Death Stars with dancing stormtroopers. They're real good. I also have the Star Wars glow-in-the-dark ones, but you can't get those anymore, so I'm not gonna rub it in. Uplay Plus, it's like EA Access. Yeah, there's a lot of subscription services now. But I usually like to see what the payment model is for different... Come on! Roll the champions of love. Can I watch gameplay? Alright.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another nail-biting game of Roller Champions! Start the party, celebrate. I'm sick of nonsense. I want to elevate. Look at them go! Unbelievably fast!
This is a sports game that I might actually play. It looks so fun. Also, I've always wanted to play roller derby, but I don't want to get hurt. I wonder if you can hip check people. I know it's like not exactly roller derby, but get your roller skate, excuse me, around. Oh wait, some have blades. I'm a rollerblade person. You can play the demo! I'm playing the demo. I'm just gonna write demo next to it. Roller Champions, that looks so fun. It looks kind of like, it gives me a similar feel to Rocket League. Time will tell if it has the same sort of thing that Rocket League has that honestly not a lot of games have, when you're bad at it but it's still so fun. Like it doesn't get heartbreaking even if you lose every single Rocket League game you play. So I wonder how I'm out of it today. Turn the light on, and I just said, God, that's loud. I mean, that makes sense. I understand that's not quite what you meant, but like, clothing can be described as loud. Like, colors can be described as loud. I get it. It makes sense. I'm with you. I know you meant bright, but it's like, loud. I'm with you. I accept. Nate has a tribal stormtrooper mask tattoo on his arm. Cool! I bet that looks real sweet. Stormtroopers are just kind of neat design. I know they're like, well, until the recent movies, like not super cool in terms of like abilities or whatever. They're just throwaways, but their design is neat. Their design is neat. And of course, no one's gonna see a stormtrooper and not be reminded of, you know, the whole thing. You would enjoy Star Wars undies? Yeah, unfortunately, if you don't want to spend a lot of money, or if you wanted one pair versus the other ones, they come in a pack. So you have to buy all three together. But I love Star Wars, and they were too good to pass up, so I bought all of them. Give me all of them. And by bought, I mean MeUndies is a very kind sponsor, and they were like, here, pick out whatever you want. I was like, wow, thanks. But yeah, this game looks super fun, and I'm totally gonna demo it. Live on, Uplay. Well, as far as other launchers go, Uplay's not that bad. Actually, I don't have any negative opinions of Uplay other than that I'd rather not have a million launchers. But that's not their fault. Gods and Monsters, I think... Fuck. Turd? This one I will look up. Let's look up this, see if I can find. Because it looks like my kind of thing. It's adventure. A lot of the stuff that we've been region locked out of has been, like expansions for stuff. So I'm like, you know, just like find it your own self. Yeah, official reveal trailer from... I'm just making sure I'm not doxing myself. We're fine. And I can't see chat temporarily. Behave.
They turn to the gods.
Oh.
When gods need help, they turn to you.
I like that model design. Alright. That was aggressive body flinging.
February 25th, 2020.
Okay. Now, just in case I'm gonna change the scene so that I can get rid of this. I'm just like nervous. Nervous about it. Pretty colors, I like it. Yeah, and depending on the gameplay, I'll put it on my list of something to like keep an eye on. I have such a long list. Such a long list. It's weird when they announce a release date but don't show the actual game. I mean, that's a long time from now. I guess it's not that long from now, but it's not coming out like next month. So I get it. Let me get some water before we do the next one. My throat is dying. I'm dying! Also, how long has this VOD been going for? Like 10 years? Oh well. Oh, it looks so nice and sunny out. I can't wait to go take a walk to Wendy's. I'll go even if Fred doesn't want to go. Although, for this specific game, since they're like, hey, same makers as Assassin's Creed Odyssey, like, I'm sure people are wondering if the gameplay is similar to Odyssey. But they've got plenty of time to release gameplay of it. Adams Ascending. Exploration. Okay. I love Wendy's. Mom's getting Wendy's. I want Wendy's.
It started like any other day. Then it showed up and destroyed my world. It took everything I loved and left me with the torment. Its very existence is to kill, steal, and destroy. Then, after all my years of searching for Dad, it led me here.
Adam, it's Dad. If you could hear this, there's a power here beyond us.
Got fucking startled by my phone.
But it's guarded by an evil. An evil that could consume you.
Dad?
Possibly. I'll keep an eye on it. Looks like it could be good, and plus you can say Dad a lot. The best part about the game is that you can say Dad a lot. Alright, we've got, ooh, we're almost done with page 4, guys. We're getting there. If I go a little bit longer, we might actually be able to get through the rest of them tomorrow. I'd need to see more of that, though, Adams Ascending. But I'm interested. Lecta and chat. Welcome back, kid. Or were you not here today yet? I can't tell time apart, but hi, I'm happy to see you anyway. I only ever get one specific order from Wendy's. Vanilla Frosty chicken sandwich with avocado. I didn't even know that was on the menu until you told me. You don't like their cheeseburgers, I do. I love them. I napped a lot. Okay. Haven't been here today yet. Okay. Well, my brain is struggling. It's fine. Ooh, this is a game that I think I already have on my wish list. Either that or I saw it at PAX and I was interested. Haven't tried Wendy's avocado yet. Wasn't there when I worked there. Yeah, I vary my orders sometimes, but I like the burgers, so I usually get a burger and fries. I've been getting it with pickles and onions on it recently, which is a big deal for me, because I don't normally choose to have those things. I think I'm starting to be okay with pickles. And sometimes I want something that's a little gross to me. Like, I don't think that pickles are inherently gross. I just have never liked them. But the last time we got Wendy's, I think I forgot to tell them to take it off, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it with the pickles on it, and I did. And it was too many pickles, but I did, like, I took the pickle off and I ate it, and I was like, I don't hate this. I like to try stuff that I previously hated. And onions I don't dislike, but I usually prefer them cooked. If they're raw, they have to be not a lot. Not a lot of raw onion, please. Hate pickles due to a traumatic childhood experience? Oh no. This might be a memory that's been planted in my head because of a photo or a video that we have of this, but when I was a baby, like in a high chair baby, my parents handed me just a pickle. It just said, let's see if she likes pickles. And I kept sticking my tongue out and licking it and making a face. But I just kept doing it over and over again. I'd be like, what? What a strange child. Literally gag with pickles. That's me and barbecue sauce. What happened with you and mustard? The mustard is one, I want to try mustard again. Because I feel like it's a flavor that I won't hate now. I recently tried shrimp again. I guess it was like over a year ago now. When I was in London, we had high tea, and it was an amazing experience, but they give you little, like, finger foods. And I don't know what it was on. I don't remember. It was like some sort of, like, bread item. I'm just gonna call it a bagel. We'll pretend they had mini bagels, which they definitely did not, because it was very fancy. But they had, like, tiny, tiny baby shrimp, like this big, on whatever the bagel was with other stuff. And I was like, I don't think I'm gonna like this, but I'm going to try it. And I actually liked it. So I was like, okay, maybe I like shrimp now. Let's meaning me and Fred, let's go to this restaurant that we love. Not your average Joe's. Everything on the menu is always delicious. So, if I get the jambalaya, which has shrimp in it, and I don't like the shrimp, it's not because it was prepared in a gross way. It's just because I don't like shrimp. Thank you, Kit. Used to absolutely hate mustard until recently. You can drink pickle juice from the jar. Have you guys ever seen the comedian... Yes, Mom! Have you ever seen the comedian Hannibal Buress? He has this bit about keeping a jar of pickle juice in the fridge, like after he's eaten the pickles. And he's like, I like to flick the pickle juice on my sandwiches for flavor. And one time his roommate, like, threw out the pickle juice. He was like, what'd you do? I like to flick the pickle juice. And then he also had a bit about, in that same sketch, about buying a bunch of apple juice and, like, a lady giving him the stink eye. She was looking at me like, I took all the apple juice. You can get some for yourself. It's in aisle 5. But I just really like apple juice. Like, he had, like, 4 giant things of apple juice. And the lady like looked at him like he was rude for buying that much apple juice. Just like some random customer, not the employee. You like pickled juice, but not the pickles. Huh. Interesting. You know what I should try? Pickleback. A pickleback is a shot of, usually whiskey, and followed by a shot of pickle juice. I should try it. I refused previously because I was like, ew, pickles. But if I can eat pickles, maybe I can have the pickle juice. Love pickles, hate onions. They overwhelm all their tastes for me. That's why I don't want too many of them. Like, there's a really good burrito place that we get burritos from, but I won't get their pico de gallo because it's too many onions. And all I taste is onions for like the rest of the night, and sometimes even into the next day. And yes, I swear I've brushed my teeth. Like, I've brushed my teeth twice. Why the fuck do I still taste onions? It's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, I love pico de gallo, but they put too many onions in their pico, so I usually just tell them to put tomatoes in instead. I get other stuff. I get black beans with cooked onions. Like, I make sure that there's still onions, just not that many. I also started getting corn, which also has onions in it, but like cooked. Yeah, the raw ones can be overwhelming. I'm with you there. Pickle juice is a great seasoning? Huh. From sweet pickles or bread and butter pickles? I don't know the difference. I also don't know if I like deviled eggs. I haven't had them since I was like 8. And I was like, oh, that smells nasty. I don't want that. Marinate the chicken from Chick-fil-A in pickle juice. I will not eat it. Chick-fil-A. Can't eat mayo? I love mayo. Every sandwich needs mayonnaise, or some... I guess not every sandwich, but most sandwiches I have mayonnaise, and I like it. And also tuna from a can with mayonnaise. We're never gonna get through these things. Damn it! Hurt your stomach? Aw. Most hated food ever. Black licorice, yeah. Oh. Look at the magic bird flying. Hi, puppy. What? Scared of birds. I want to run around as a puppy. And be a bird. I like being animals. Oh, this is coming out soon. Yeah, I saw this at E3 for sure. It might be on my list already. But again, like, I'm way more down with chill games. Just a bit later. Wombat! Can you Can you poop cubes? That is... You can't eat tuna, like, by itself? Because that, to me, since I don't like fish... or seafood things usually, but I have tuna from a can with mayonnaise is one of my 3 exceptions. Tried all different ways. That's me in sushi. Like, I keep trying fish items and I just don't like most of them. I keep trying. What's wrong with Chick-fil-A? They still donate towards anti-LGBT organizations, so I don't want to give them my money. There's nothing wrong with the food. It tastes fine. But if I want chicken, I can get it from so many other places. Throwing up some tuna as a child and the experience was so powerful that eating tuna now scares you. Oh no. I think I'm a little bit that way with barbecue sauce, but I also hate the smell of it. And like if the smell's too overwhelming, it makes me feel sick. Like, there was once I was hungover, and my friends convinced me, this was after Halloween when I lived in the city, my friends convinced me to go get brunch with them, even if I wasn't going to eat anything. I was like, all right, well, A, I should try to eat something, and B, I want to hang out. So, like, I was so hungover that I was hunch-walking over. I hunch-walked over, and they were making something with barbecue sauce. The whole place reeked of it. I had to run into the bathroom and throw up because it smelled so bad. I was like, I can't be here. So I had to hunch-walk back home in the rain by myself. It was horrible. Chick-fil-A, or as I call it, hate chicken. Oh, I saw a really good tweet. It said the straight pride parade. Isn't that just the line at the drive-thru at Chick-fil-A? Oh, that's so funny. It's always Chick-fil-A. Well, you're supporting a company that donates to really horrible corporations. Obviously, that is your choice, and you are able to make that choice. But, I tend to choose not to fund hate in any fashion. Brother loves it. I think it's okay. Barbecue sauce is often used as a name for a variety of sauces. Some of them are spicy. Fascinating. Feel the same about Chick-fil-A. Food is good, but all the controversy leaves bad taste in my mouth. Yeah, I mean, like, I've eaten it. I've eaten it. But I have a choice, and I'm not going to choose to give money to a corporation that in turn gives money to the complete opposite of everything I stand for. Hey, Lounge Tiger. How you doing? Welcome back, Ori. Don't worry about the shipping. Ori! Thank you so much. Why are you so nice to me? Man, I have so many notifications. My phone is blowing up. Trials of Fire, new chapter. There's a new character. Wait, this is a strategy RPG? Oh, I was thinking Trails. My bad. Someday we'll get through these E3 trailers. Yeah, same, Mom. I mean, even if I didn't know anybody personally, or if I wasn't in the LGBTQIA+ community, like, there's plenty of other delicious food where they don't, like, donate to places that want to do conversion therapy and shit. Like, I just can't support anything that hates other people. It's like, I can't do it. It doesn't matter if you're, like, my people. You're all my people because you're fucking humans. People hating on people who want the right to show their love of being straight? No, honey. Honey, no, that's not how that works. You don't need to show your love of being straight. You're welcome to be straight, and guess what? You don't ever get fucking discriminated against for it. That's why you don't need a straight pride parade, because no one is shaming you. No one's saying you're not allowed to enjoy being straight. No one ever says that. Our culture doesn't say that. Whereas on the other hand, you, depending on where you grow up, you can literally get killed for being gay. People will beat you up on the fucking street. So, a pride parade is when you get to go and be and enjoy who you are and celebrate who you are without the I'm getting really emotional, without the danger of somebody hurting you or somebody shaming you because you are outside of that for a fucking day. No one is telling you that you cannot be straight or that you shouldn't enjoy your sexuality. They are saying, let us have this one fucking day. I'm fucking worked up now. I'm all sweaty. Like, you don't... There's so much discrimination and shame and guilt. Like, why do you think people are in the fucking closet? Did you have to be in the closet for being straight? No, you didn't. People fear just simply telling other humans in their lives that they're not attracted to the opposite sex or they're attracted to everybody. Fear it. Fear it. You don't have to fear being straight. There's nothing wrong with being straight, but nobody tells you that it's wrong. And that's the difference. It's not about allowing... Are you hearing anything that I'm saying? You don't need a straight fucking pride parade. You don't need any of this because you were never discriminated against. There is nothing in our culture that tells you that it's wrong or shameful. Our culture doesn't tell straight people that there is something wrong with them. So you don't need a special day or month or whatever to celebrate that and to allow yourself the freedom from shame. Because you have that every single day of your life. Get over yourself. It is exactly the same thing, Amaro. I'm already worked up enough without going into that as well, but entirely agree. And when I was little, I used to not get it. Because I was young and stupid and I didn't understand that racism was still a thing. I was like, I don't understand. Why do we have... why am I not allowed to say that I'm proud of being white? Because you're already allowed to be because you're fucking white. Because you have the privilege already. You have that every single fucking day of your life. Showing pride for being outside of what our stupid, shitty culture considers the norm. It's about, I'm just I can't even. Addicted to this house flipper game. Oh, I love you. Sorry, let me read chat. I just I just went off, but yeah. I'm a cat. You're adorable. But yeah, when I was young, I was fucking stupid and I didn't get it. And I was I'm worked up now, so I can't find the correct words, but pride is not about putting down anyone else. It's about lifting yourself up for once. Some people have the confidence and the support of their friends and family that they get to do that all year round, no matter who they are. But not everybody gets that. So pride is about not only that, but also being visible, showing other people who feel like they cannot be who they are safely, and they cannot be accepted, that they can be, and that there are people out there who love and accept them for who they are, even if they don't know them personally. You don't need that as a straight person. Or as a white person. Let's get into that as well. You don't need it. So, people coming in and being like, well, I need white pride and I need straight pride. No, you don't, because you have it all year. No one has ever told you that that's wrong. No one's ever kicked you out of your house because you're straight. And the very last thing that pride is about is hate. It's the exact opposite. And now it'll read chat. I can't believe we have to have this fucking conversation in this community. I'm sorry that I'm like picking on you. But I feel like you're not listening. And that's why I got a little like... LGBTQ Pokemon trainer? Oh my gosh, cute. Trans son, pan daughter, gender fluid, non-binary child. They say, Mom, you have nearly one of each. Oh, that's adorable. Straight Pride Parade is very specifically not just random internet trolls. It's the same violent Nazis who organized the free speech after Charlottesville murders/assaults. Same exact guys. They're doing this to recruit for their hate group. Don't let them twist the conversation into some kind of debate about rights. It's not. Especially when white, straight people already have all the rights that they could fucking want. So, shut up. Some actively recruiting for their Nazi organization. The more we joke about this as being just privileged, cis, het, it cut off. But I understand you. But yeah, it's not about being allowed because you're allowed literally all the time. I'm glad that you're addicted to that House Flipper game. I watched Felicia Day play a lot of that. Started ranting. I couldn't hear anything. I'm sorry. That's discriminating on people? No, it's not. No one fucking discriminates against white people. Or straight people. I forgot what we're fucking talking about. I feel like you're not listening. This reminds me of a previous conversation that we had about affirmative action and how that's not true equality. Well, guess what? You can't have true equality when other people are starting from here and you're starting from here. He was on the same page as you as Chick-fil-A, yeah. It's in celebration of the fact that they were oppressed for a very long time. Now I don't have to worry as much. As a straight man, I've never had anyone oppress me. I've never felt different. I've never felt wrong. And no one ever made me feel as such because to society it's accepted. Being gay is still not completely accepted. Straight people like myself don't need a Pride Month or even a single day because we get 365 days in a fucking year to celebrate it. We don't deserve more or need it because it's equal, yes. A straight pride anything wouldn't make anything equal. Exactly. Whether it's being discriminated against due to LGBT or skin color, racism exists, but it's so much more subtle in a disturbing way. Yeah. A few months ago, a black man, walked into a pizza restaurant with my family, and some people sitting at a table nearby looked at us very suspiciously. Yeah, little things like that hurts me. I wish that never happened. And when it happens to you all the time, like, even if you brush it off, you can only brush stuff off for so long until it subconsciously gets ingrained. And having pride helps to erase a little bit of that. I'm so sorry for people who can't be who they are. I love you all so much, and you're such wonderful, beautiful people. No one deserves any of that. I'm very lucky that even though I am pansexual, like, I didn't have to worry because of where I grew up and the family that I had. Not everybody gets that. Not everybody just gets to have that inherently. And that's the thing that it is. It's inherent for some and not others. As a white heterosexual female, I'm very, very, very privileged. I don't have to fear walking down the street holding my husband's hand. But my babies that call me mom come to me daily, fearing being hurt or accosted. My trans son was... I can't read this out loud, I'm sorry. I read everything you said. I just couldn't get the words out. Because the fact that somebody on this earth has to go through anything like that hurts me. I promise I'm reading everything. I just can't do it out loud. Because I'm trying, I'm crying and shaking too much. And that's a good point too, Precious Boop, that a straight person can celebrate non-straight people at Pride. Straight people are welcome at Pride. It's not about exclusion. It's never about fucking exclusion. It's not so much discrimination as proactivation. Discrim has a negative connotations. It's a positive, proactive, inclusive effort to accept people that are usually not accepted. Get shit from my family just about my hair and told I look like a boy. I've never come out as bi. I can't imagine how that would go. I love you guys too. That's why it makes me so proud to have all of you wonderfully diverse people in my community and having everyone feel like they can be themselves and be open and not have to fear any of the negative shit that they might get elsewhere. So thank all of you for being who you are, and just thank you. You guys make this place what it is. Not everyone receives unconditional love and acceptance. So it's up to us to carve out those safe spaces where we have the energy and resources to do so. That is very true. We're gonna watch some more clips, but this is a very important topic, and it needs to be talked about, and I'm not at all sorry for taking this detour, which we do often on this channel. Sometimes, topics come up, and I always like to talk about it. Normally, I'm a little bit less heated in my response. But it kind of took me off guard. It caught me off guard. I was not expecting it, and also the way that it came up was framed in a sort of aggressive sounding way, and I know that probably was not your intention, but you sounded very sarcastic and unwilling to hear another side before I even spoke. So I got a little bit more feisty and less just coming from a place of trying to help you understand. I hope that I did help you to understand with my words, and I'm sorry that they were framed a little bit more aggressively than they would have been otherwise. God, I'm still fucking weeping. Alright, cool. I can't control my voice. I sound like an old lady. Like, I have dreams about this. Not dreams like, oh, dreams, but like when I'm asleep. I've had dreams of like having to stick up for people and fight for their acceptance because from the outside, I'm accepted already. And like the fact that it is on my mind to the point where it invades my dreams too. And I know it's coming from a place of love because I love you guys so much. And I want you to have the same privileges that I've enjoyed as someone who is white and who appears to be straight, which you know I'm not because I'm vocal about it, and who is cis. I have that privilege, and it's also my privilege to help lift everybody else up and fight for their acceptance. And I am happy to be able to do that for other people, but I wish I didn't have to because I wish the world was just a better place. Oh. Mom, every time you call me Sweet Bean, I'm like, oh, you're so cute. May all of us in the closet find love and comfort among each other, and those that have found their way out. Yeah. I'm proud of all of you guys. I'm just sitting here loving upon all of you because I do love each and every one of you. I really, really, with all my heart, do. Oh, Mom. If anyone here needs a supportive, accepting mom friend, please message me. I offer daily compliments, asking if you've eaten today, and all these hugs. You're all just so fucking precious to me. I'm so glad for everyone who stumbles here, Lounge Tiger. And if they ain't about this life, then they can get the fuck out! I don't have patience for any of that shit. You want to hate people, you want to be ignorant and not try to understand others, then get the fuck out. If you're willing to try to understand, and you're willing to listen for the possibility to change your point of view, then you are welcome here. If you are unwilling to even accept that as a possibility, get the fuck out. Yes, firm certainty, but normally I'm just like a little bit more chill. I was just very surprised. It was explained to me way, way back when is that pride is for everyone because the core message is about the value of all humans. Yes, exactly. Water yourself, I know. Thank you. Thank you, Spec. When my voice gets better, I want to actually learn how to growl so like I can sing a metal song. Every time I've said like, okay, I'm gonna learn now, then my voice, like I get sick or my voice does a thing. We have time and energy to spend on nurturing those who need it, not for those with their heads up their asses. Yes. Dad can teach you. Yes! Discord growling lessons. That's so cool. I want to hear that. I streamed for almost 6 hours. Let's do some stuff. Thank you guys for listening. And I hope that someone out there who was ill-informed, whether you were lurking or you spoke up in chat, I hope that you sat back and you listened and tried to understand where we're all coming from. And I love you. Castle Storm 2! Now for a very different pivot here. I need more water.
Prepare to be skewered! What did the Wednesday? For honor!
I like the bear. Ooh. Ooh, hoofs and hooves. Hooves and hearts. Battle with your Jennies.
Stand aside! Enemy sorted!
For those of you wondering why I called them Jennies, that's from The Witcher 3. There's the Gwent card game in the game, and the card is called Jenny the Ballista, and now every time there's ballistas, I'd call him Jenny. Like, hey Jenny. Man, we're gonna have to move at a fast clip tomorrow. It's not gonna happen. That's not, spoiler alert, it's not gonna happen. If I can finish going through all these by during over the course of tomorrow, I'd be so thrilled. If not, we'll go through it Sunday, but like, I'm impatient and I don't want to wait till Sunday. I'm doing my best, but we're also having really great conversations, so I'm not really mad. Staying focused on things? No tangents? Yeah.
I don't have much time left. But I have to keep fighting. For him.
Oh, good job. This looks kind of like a Project Zomboid. But like, you have a kid and you can teach him how to not be useless. That's kind of cool.
I must protect Cody.
Ooh.
Whatever it takes.
Ah, there's a human element. Spoilers much? Out of the brine and into the oven. Oven me daddy! I love you guys so much too. Have a wonderful food, Sins. I'll see you another time, my dear. Yeah, Sins always makes delicious food. I'm actively very jealous every time I'm not near Sins. Because, well, one of the many reasons. Because she has the skills to make the foods that are yum. Hey, Nether, how you doing? Yeah, can we email food yet? Is that a thing? I mean, I know you can order food for other people, but like, you know, home food is a little bit healthier usually. Just like, you know what? If we could share food with each other, I would even cook. I would cook. Because I love you. Not my home food. Food printer. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Ooh. Alright, anyway, let me write down Undying. Which just makes me want to play Dota. Because there's a character called, you guessed it, Undying. See that view of that woman explaining sarcastically to her boyfriend why they're going to Street Pride Parade? Yes, I have. I thought of that. I definitely thought of that. Love to cook. I love to cook and I'm a well-fed dork. I would be all into the email food thing. I'd start a business. Oh, you totally could. The Yeehaw Kitchen. Featuring purple-haired lass on the logo. What did that remind me of? I thought a thing kind of back on that topic, and my brain's gone now. My brain is gone. It could have also been thought about Dota that I was like, Lecta, no one cares. You talk about Dota way too much to people who don't care about Dota. I just love the game so much. Vid made me giggle a bit. Yeah, that's one of those, like, it's kind of funny, but also a little bit too painful. It's, like, too real. Sometimes things are not funny to me when they're too real. I'm just like, ugh. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, neat. You know what game did a similar thing? Which I couldn't play because of motion sickness, Antichamber. I tried to watch Sean play it because I couldn't play it because of motion sickness, and I couldn't watch him play it either. Something about the movement in that game. That was my very first video game that I got motion sick during. Yeah, this is fucking sick. I'm into it. You're welcome. Watch another streamer play that game. You feel that? Yeah. I don't know, something about the movement. Maybe it's because I didn't see enough movement when you were walking through. I'm not entirely sure. I brought this up yesterday. That, like, if I'm walking around with Wasti and I can't see the character or the like, if I can't see the movement, I feel sick. Because my brain expects to see movement. Get car sick if I watch Nate drive in first person on GTA. Yeah, it's sometimes watching driving is a little hard, even in games. And Burps, I do believe you gave me the vapors. Superliminal. And that made me think of that, was that a Shania Twain song that we sang the other day? It's the way you love me. I know she says subliminal, but it's, you know, close. Liminal. It's a nice suffix, liminal. Should I tell him to just go to work and let me chase him? If Seth's late, he'll be suspended. Oh! Can't take that title seriously because of The Simpsons. I don't remember that. Alright, guys, we still have 2 more pages. I just jizzed myself yesterday after stream because I was checking my email and I get emails from Kit Fox, Kit Fox are the ones who made Moon Hunters and The Shrouded Isle, which I played both of those on stream. And their upcoming game is Boyfriend Dungeon, which I pre-ordered and I'm very excited for. And they announced like, hey, remember when we hinted that some of our employees were working on something that wasn't Boyfriend Dungeon? Well, this is it. So I'm super excited. I posted just like text in chat yesterday. I was like, oh my god, look at it. So I'm very, very excited to see this. So excited. This is an instant purchase. Kit Fox games and Supergiant games are pretty much, did you make a game? I will buy it. Subliminal. Subliminal. Silly. So yeah, I don't even need to write this down. Actually, let me, before I forget, just add it to my wish list. I was trying yesterday, but I think because my internet was down, like I couldn't get Steam to come online. And I meant to do it because I had some updates for my computer. So I was like, oh, I'll restart my computer. But I did it when I was out. I went for a run yesterday, and with my stupid breathing problems, I could only get 0.6 miles. But at least I went. The Lucifer Within Us.
Oh, yeah!
Ooh, yeah! Thanks, Mom. Appreciate the cheer. But yeah, it's a detective simulation mystery puzzle. And, like, hell yeah. You are a digital exorcist, seeing beyond this reality into alternate timelines of the accused. Solve murders, purify the possessed, and purge their demons. Add to your wish list. I just don't want you to see my things because I get nervous. Alright, I put it on my wish list. It would have been yesterday if Steam had cooperated. Random pity love. I think, we'll watch these 4 and then I'm gonna, maybe go. It's been almost 6 hours. I keep saying, I'm gonna stream less. I'm only gonna stream for 4 hours a day. And then I just sit here like, hi guys. Hi. RTS Strategy City Builder. Cool. Into it already. Gee, I wonder why. I'm a weeb. A weeby weeby weeb. Pre-alpha footage, which for some reason you can't see that on the screen. Did that get cut off? Vagina!
Love my bits. Wait. No, that's not what I meant. Oh, my dog.
Thank you, Ori. Liven up this trailer. The music is very serene for the amount of murder that's happening right now. To defeat the Huns. Did you send me daughters when I asked for sons? It's beautiful. Yes, I was just talking about Jade Empire earlier. Someone else was saying they had just played Knights of the Old Republic, and it was like too similar in terms of gameplay, so they never got through it, but...
Hi, I'm Simon Bradbury, designer at Firefly Studios.
Hi.
I'm here to finally introduce the latest in the Stronghold series. We're going to the Far East with Stronghold Warlords. That period in the Far East will allow us to experiment with some really interesting and advanced siege
There we go.
equipment.
Done with the
It also
10-hour
allows us to bring
workday.
various
Thanks
troops
for keeping
from
me
Imperial
distracted.
China,
I
the
mean
Shogunate of
entertained.
Japan, the whole...
What? I mean entertained. Thank you so much. Holy cannoli butt sacks. Not cannoli butt sacks. That sounds really messy and gross. Thank you so much for that cheer, and thank you, for giving us some emotes. Giving the community some beautiful emotes. I like a lot of the Pride emotes. I think that's so cute. That is so very generous of you. Thank you so much. He's so bald. He's a cute little baldy. I'll mush his little face. So yeah, excuse me. Real-time strats. What you got here?
A unique set of abilities, a unique set of commands you can give it, and a unique set of passive buffs that
Demand
he will give
obedience.
you for owning them.
Wink,
so,
wink.
for example, they can
Go
produce
walk my
goods,
corgi's
unique
BRB.
goods.
All right, man.
They can build castles, big
Thanks
or
for
small.
hanging out. I
They can
hope
bring
you
out
have
sieging or defending armies.
lovely
You can
walk.
use them to attack
Thank you for being
other
here.
warlords. There's a whole range of things, too many to go into now, that they can do. And each warlord has a unique archetype, a unique set of skills. You also get to upgrade your warlords to make them stronger over time. You upgrade your warlords to give them stronger benefits by using a new resource in the game called diplomacy points. You get diplomacy points on the main map by building government buildings.
All right, I
industries,
get
and
it.
things
Thank
like that.
you. That was like, I'm not watching 6 minutes, but if you like those sorts of city builder strategy, real-time strategy, real-time strategy, looks like a good entry into the genre. Ein, yes. When I lived in Manhattan, we did Rover. We watched dogs, and we watched a corgi once, and we did not call the dog by its name. We called it Ein. And we're like, yeah, I'm not calling you that. We're calling you Ein. Hi, Ein. And then we had to take Ein to the vet because he started pooping liquid blood. Started squirting blood out of his little hiney. So I'm a little bit scarred when it comes to corgis because all I can picture is like a streak of blood across a corgi butt. He was fine, he just needed water. They gave him one of those little camel injection things to keep him hydrated. Yeah, of course, like, and he was like pooping all over the house. Like, we only had so many of those pad thingies that the owner had given us. And we're like, let's someone go find some newspaper. But no one's read the newspaper. Like, trying to keep him cordoned off. And I kept trying to get him to drink water. I was like, trying to like drip water into his mouth with my hands because he wouldn't drink the water. And I was like, I was like, if he's still like this in an hour, we're going to the vet. Yeah, he was fine. Of course, the second we got outside, he's like behaving like he's fine. I'm like, you little turd. Just drink the fucking water. But yeah, I'm glad that he was okay. Like, he wasn't at all a bad dog. He was a good boy. But, and that was also, I'm a little salty because my ex was supposed to be the one who took care of the dogs, and I always ended up doing it. I already had a job. I did not need extra jobs. He was supposed to do it, but he wouldn't. So, I did. Yes, water yourself, puppy. Water the puppy. Water the puppy. Yeah, I tried desperately to make him drink water. It's like here, like putting it right in his mouth. Like, put the water in your mouth. I am not playing this. Looks cool. But like, I want to be the guy, I want to be the Boshi. That dude is evil. Whoever made that game, they are evil. Seems cursed. Oh yeah. Super Metroidvania. It looks awesome.
Suck my excellence.
What even?
Manjhi, puppy, Manjhi. You should go up to that water and be all like blah la 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 la. Wowee.
I love that choice says la la at the end. Thank you so much, Ori. What are you doing? You just spent money on me. Thank you. You are a crazy person. Thank you. And thank you for the extra surge of emotes. Everyone's so nice. I'm glad that I've calmed down from earlier, because otherwise I would just start bawling. You know when you're upset and then someone's nice to you and you just cry a lot more. Which is obviously not what they're trying to do. They're not trying to make you cry more, they're trying to make you cry less, but you're like, someone's being nice to me. You just like cry. No, just me, cool. Oh, it always makes me cry harder when I'm upset and someone's nice to me. Forgot about the emotes. It's just monies. It's very nice though. Rich in friends and love. Yay. You all are sweethearts. Yeah, this is another game that, like, if someone else is playing it, I will watch it because it looks cool. I don't want to play Metroidvanias. They're too hard for me. Police stories. Top-down shooter.
Get down!
Shooting first is not an option.
Okay.
Put your hands up!
Use tactical equipment to your advantage.
Get down! On the ground now!
Squad up with an AI partner or a friend.
Target's fine. Get hands up!
Featuring a gripping crime thriller story. Each new run is unpredictable.
Get down!
I know I said shooting first is not an option, but I saw a lot of shooting
Pre-order
happening.
now for Nintendo Switch.
Play Hollow Knight? Fuck
Coming
no.
September 19th, 2019.
I've watched a lot of that. And that was way too hard. Way too hard. I do not want to play Metroidvanias. The only Metroidvania that I plan on playing is the new Ori game. Ori and the Will-o'-the-Wisps. Yeah, Ori and the Blind Forest was the hardest game that I've ever played and completed. I also played Guacamelee. That was really hard for me too. That was a lot more fighting than platforming, but there was some. I was like, oh my god, this is so hard. Yeah, the two things that I'm worst at, and put them in a video game and then tell me to play it. And it's already challenging for people who do play those and are good at them. Yeah!
That's one small step for man,
Space bees and a snail. Share a controller, okay. Solo or split screen?
Hey, I'm Ben.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Andre.
I'm Matt. I'm Utkarsh.
And we're Split Side Games.
2 years ago, we
Cute.
started Fling to the Finish with a simple prototype.
Oh, they made Octodad?
It was so
Cool.
much fun to play with friends that we knew we needed to make it into something we could share with everyone. Since then, we spent every waking moment outside our college classes working on our passion project. That was a rewarding but incredibly difficult process.
I love seeing
we could
people
only have
being
made it
happy.
this far because of the
Makes me
people
so
in our
happy.
lives supporting us, because of our passion, but most importantly, because we were developing the game alongside our best friends.
I love
Now,
seeing
we're
people happy
graduating,
and goofy.
we cannot just go our separate ways. We're too close to the finish.
We're so excited, relieved, and incredibly lucky to be able to work on the game full time now.
That's where Kickstarter comes in. Reaching our goal will allow our team to stay together in Philadelphia, then add finishing touches to the game, then bring it to PC and Nintendo Switch.
If you want to help us complete our journey,
Ooh, Switch would be a
please
great
consider backing the
platform.
project. We can't wait to share this amazing game with you.
See, like, I get excited for stuff that does not apply to me. Oh my god, look at that acorn! Look at that acorn. Fuck, he's so cute. Look at the snail. The more giant the eyeballs, the better, the cuter it is. Nate and I would kill each other trying to go up this. We nearly fought trying to co-op Cuphead. Oh, damn. If you want to see people who are just, like, inspirational when it comes to co-op, Tim and Nicole at Heroes of Fitness. First of all, they're day nights. So they, you know, are already lovely. They're beautiful, lovely humans. They incorporate workouts into gameplay. They do workouts on their stream and like stretch breaks and stuff. Anyway. But yeah, they played Cuphead. I have never seen a pair of humans so patient with each other. They, like, neither of them ever do more than, like I can hear Nicole saying, like, Tim, why'd you do that? And then they, like, laugh and they move on. Or something like that. I've never seen either of them get, like, ticked off at each other. It's amazing. They're, like, co-op unicorns. And I'm just like, how? How? But yeah. So, like, things that don't apply to me. The Switch, I don't own one. However, I think this would be a fantastic game for that platform. I'm gonna write this game down because it looks fun. And I love trying to be cooperative with other people. Like, it depends on who I'm playing with, though. And that's not to say that I won't get frustrated with you. Like, my ex would yell at me when we played Ratchet and Clank. And it's like, look, I'm not used to consoles, and I'm slower than you. Like, I just, you know me, I like to look in corners and, you know, whatever. But he wanted to, like, rush ahead. And I was like, I'm not gonna play the game like that. Also, I suck at it. Like, you have to be patient with me. And he just yelled at me, so I didn't want to play it with him. Started out getting patient? Yeah. You need to go watch funny videos before this gets ugly. Oh, cute. Alright, my friends, it has been over 6 hours. As much as I would like to just continue and keep going, I think, let's see, yeah, we've got we'll just pick this up tomorrow. There's very slightly fewer videos on this page than there are on this one. By like 4. So we'll see all of these things tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get through it all tomorrow, and if we don't, we'll do it Sunday, even though I'm impatient and I don't want to wait until Sunday to watch this stuff with you. There's only so many hours that I can stream in a day, especially with my vocal issues. Oh no! I just realized the hospital didn't call me today to make an appointment for the CAT scan. Oops. Alright. New Final Fantasy game, Nate's gonna piss himself. Yeah. No, you're amazing. You guys are lovely. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me. We're gonna take a walk through the Hall of Honored Patrons. I love you all. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you on Discord. Kit, thank you for dropping the link. And other places on the internet. And you're all so fantastic. And I just can't stop saying it enough because I love you. I know I'm saying it like I'm being silly, but I do. I hope you have a good day. And I'm gonna say goodbye for real. Kwaherini. That means goodbye to multiple people in Swahili. Anytime I can, drop in Swahili. Like when we saw Imba earlier, and I was like, that means sing! Okay, bye!